Welcome back, section 1.8 on space geometry. Today we're going to talk about 6 geometric solids: the prism, the pyramid, cylinder, cone, sphere, and hemisphere. Today we're going to look into how do we draw these geometric solids. It will be important for you to be able to draw these geometric solids. So practice makes perfect. This is something you're going to have to get pretty good at. If you're not already a good drawer, good at art, then you might need to practice more than somebody that is. So get ready to go. Let's start with drawing a pyramid. They give us 4 steps to go through. I'm going to draw my own pyramid over here on the right. Step 1 is to draw an oval. Step 2, to put some points on that oval. And a point up above. Step 3 is to connect those points. And the last step is to connect the points on the base, which this gets a little bit dicey on a smart board. But let's see how well I can do this. Connect there, connect there. Here's already pretty much connected. Connect and connect back there, and erase the circular base. So let me see. Not bad. In here is going to get a little bit tough. Back here is going to get a little bit tough. That might be the best I can do on a smart board. With a pencil and paper, I could definitely get back in there and erase more of that oval base to show just the sides of the base. But here it's a little bit harder. The other thing is, notice in the picture over here that the sides that are in the background, right back in here, they're dotted, right? And that's a practice that we want to incorporate also. If you have sides that are in the background, try to make them dotted lines. Okay? I'm not going to do it on mine because it's hard with the smart board to, well, I guess I could do this. I could erase. Oh, here, let's see. There we go. So that one's dotted. Probably, actually, that one's out in front, so I wouldn't want to dot that anyways. I would want to dot the one back here. This is not going to work out very well, I don't think. Yep. Okay, so not too bad. Dotted lines in the background. All right, let's move on to the cylinder. The cylinder, step 1, draw 2 ovals, sort of one on top of the other. And then very simply, step 2, connect the left and the right points of that oval. And since it's in the background here, this would be like looking through the cylinder. That was much easier. Make those dotted. Then the prism. So step 1 is to actually make a cylinder. Okay, so let's do that real quick. Cylinder. Step 2 is to pick some points on the top of that cylinder and connect them. So there's a point, 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 point. And if we connect them, maybe I'll do this in green and it'll stand out a little bit better. Okay. Then draw step 3 is to draw those lines down to the base. So we already have that line. Then we have that line down to the base. We have that line. We have this one here. And then we have the one coming down the back, and I'm going to make it dotted. Right there. Step 4 is to connect the points on the base. So there, 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 there. Right, and then I end up with my prism. I'd want to go in there best I could with my pencil and erase the blue. Let's see. Yeah, we can get in there pretty good. Yep. Okay. Erase that blue oval base. All right. Not too bad. I could do much better with a pencil. There we go. All right, moving right along. Let's take a look at how to draw the cone. This is a nice and easy one. Draw an oval base and a point up above for step 1. Step 2, connect that point down to the oval base and make this dotted in the background. A sphere. Step 1, draw a circle. That's not too bad, with a center. Step 2, draw an oval, making the part in the background dotted. The hemisphere is next. So we have an oval base with a center point. And step 2, we're going to draw the top of the sphere and make this dotted. All right, so moving on from the drawings of the geometric solids to defining and talking about what a net is. A net is a two-dimensional pattern that you can cut and fold to form a three-dimensional figure. Another visual thinking skill you will need is the ability to visualize nets being folded into solid objects and geometric solids being unfolded into nets. The net below left can be folded into a cube. So you can see that we're starting with the two-dimensional net here, and we have to be able to visualize how the different sides would fold up into the cube, right? And you can see that play out with the diagram. The net below right can be folded into a pyramid. So we start with the net here. You can see that there's a square base right there in the middle. And then each of the triangles would fold up, just like you see happening here, and finish off making our pyramid. So these nets are actually kind of cool. They emphasize the visualization skill that really is very important in geometry. This is sort of the beginning of that, but as we go through the course, you'll hear me talk a lot about being able to visualize and how important that is in order to solve problems.